Nothing big needs to be said, but the feelings are real. Chorus grows a little with quiet, but it still keeps that soft and tender feeling. It isn't said out loud, the kind that stays in small moments, quiet thoughts and memories he holds close. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky, gently fading into the night sky, and gently fading into the night sky. I watch him straight out loud, the kind that stays in small moments, quiet thoughts and memories he left, gently fading into holes close. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky. I watch the streets glow under the neon lights. Every drop of rain felt like your goodbye. A tradition said out loud, the kind that stays in small moments, quiet thoughts and memories he holds close. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky. I try to tell my story, a story I can't clasp. I still keep your letters folded in the drawer beside my bed. Here through your word, the kind that stays in small moments, quiet thoughts and memories he holds close. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky.
Fair.
He hasn't said out loud, the kind that stays in small moments, quiet thoughts and memories he holds close. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky, gently fading into the night sky. When you became when you became a story I can't close. I still keep your letters folded in the drawer beside my bed, even though your words have faded like a memory losing its thread. You wrote about simple things, the sunlight on your window, the way I made you laugh when life felt too heavy to hold. But pages don't age the same as the people who used to write them, and time has a cruel way of reminding me I can't rewrite them. I touch the ink you left as if it'll pull you back somehow, but every line feels further away than when you first wrote it down. I walk past places we loved, and the earth still remembers your voice, even when the world moved on, as if it never had a choice. I pretend I'm okay in the daylight, but nights are honest in ways I'm not. In every chapter I try to end returns to the page where we got caught. Caught in a moment too fragile, caught in a love too real, caught in all the things we were both too scared to feel. I thought closing this story would feel like healing at last, but each time I try to finish it, I get pulled back to the past. Because you're not just a chapter, you're the whole book I can't rewrite. And letting go of you feels like losing the only part of me that felt right. When you became a story I can't close, I learned that love doesn't end just because you chose to walk away, to fade into another day, to leave right where my heart still begged you to stay. I reread every memory until the words blur in my eyes, trying to understand what truth ended and what fear lies. And even now, whenever the cold wind blows, my heart whispers your name in the story I can't close. I try to tell myself that people don't stay forever, but that truth feels hollow when you were my always and never. You were the breath I held when life felt too loud to bear, the steady calm beside me when the world forgot to care. But pages tear easily when hearts are pulled apart, and somewhere between your goodbye and my breaking heart, we lost the plot we built together, the one I thought would last, the one that felt chapters about you. Maybe you were meant to leave, maybe that's how the story goes. But my heart still holds your imprint in every page it knows. When you became a story I can't close, every night turned into a place where sorrow grows. I whisper your name into the dark, into the quiet air, hoping somewhere inside you still remembers I cared. But the story keeps repeating the moment you let go, the moment you turned away with feelings you didn't show. And even now, through highs and lows, you remain the story I can't close. If I could rewrite 1 second, just one tiny moment of our past, I'd hold your hand a little longer and make you believe our love could last. I'd tell you the fears you carry didn't make you hard to love. I'd pull you close enough to quiet every doubt you thought of. But life doesn't give rewinds, only echoes of what we miss. Only the memory of your trembling hands and the taste of your last kiss. I try to set you free, but freedom cuts like sharpened glass, because of letting go of you means letting go of what we had. I find your old messages hidden deep in forgotten files, words filled with comfort and your crooked little smiles. You said you weren't good at feelings, but you tried your best with me. And sometimes trying is the most beautiful thing to be. But trying wasn't enough to hold your breaking heart, and loving you wasn't enough to keep us from falling apart. Still I don't regret the memories, even the ones that hurt the most, because you were once my home before you turned into a ghost. When you became a story I can't close, you became the part of me only my heart truly knows. I carry you gently like a truth I can't deny, like a quiet prayer whispered into the winter sky. I know the ending's written, I know you're never coming back, but I still trace the words you left in every empty track. And even if tomorrow finally lets me let you go, tonight you're still the story my chamber clothes can't close. You're the story I can't close, no matter how far you go under this quieter sky. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky. You became a story. Story I can't close. I still keep your letters folded in the drawer beside my bed, even though your words have faded, like a memory losing its thread. You wrote about simple things, the sunlight on your window. I waited for you empty hour. The clock kept ticking slowly on nights when sleep felt far away, and I sat by the window quietly watching memories start to fray. Your voice used to fill this room like a warm light on the coldest days, but now the silence feels heavier than everything you forgot to say. I still keep your cup on the table even though it's been untouched for years. I don't know why I still leave space for you. Maybe habits grow stronger than my fear. Sometimes I replay that last moment, how you try to smile through the pain, saying you needed time to breathe before love drove you insane. I told you I understood, but my heart cracked the second you left, because loving you is natural and losing you felt like that. I didn't ask you to stay, even though every part of me begged you to. But love makes cowards out of us, and fear makes us hide the truth. So I let you walk away, even though the world stopped turning, and I stood in the doorway with a heart still burning. I waited for you in every empty hour, when the nights grew too quiet and the rain took all my power. I held on to the hope that you'd come back through that door, that you'd say you missed the way my heartbeat sounded before. But all I had was silence and the echo of your last goodbye, and the way your shadow lingered under this unforgiving sky. I tried moving on slowly, packed your photos in a drawer, but somehow my hands kept shaking. I couldn't close that chapter anymore. I walked the places we loved, thinking maybe I'd feel less alone, but every street had your memory carved in the cracks of the stone. Even the smell of rain brings back the night you cried, when you told me you were afraid of the love you kept inside. I held you like you were breaking, but I didn't know it was the end. Didn't know the last time I comforted you would be the last time you let me in. My friends say I should forget you, that time is a gentle cure, but their words feel shallow when my heart is still unsure. How do you let go of someone who became the rhythm of every day? How do you release a person you prayed would choose to stay? I still check my phone at midnight, even though I know it won't be you. But hope is a stubborn feeling, it clings to the things it can't undo. I whisper your name into the empty space beside me, pretending maybe somehow your heart can still find me. I waited for you in every empty hour, when my thoughts felt too heavy and my chest lost all its power. I looked for signs in everything, the stars and rain, hoping the universe would tell me you still felt the same. But all I met was quiet And the truth I tried to deny. You left because loving me was something you couldn't try. If I could turn back time, I'd tell you every thought I hid. Tell you you were the safest place my lonely heart ever lived. I would have held you tighter when your tears began to fall. Would have told you you were worth it, that love didn't mean you'd fall apart at all. But I stayed quiet out of fear, and you left out of the same. And now we're two broken people with only ourselves to blame. Maybe in another life we'll finally get it right, and you'll run into my arms instead of running from the light. I still walk past the bus stop where you used to wait for me, where we shared stupid jokes and talked about dreams so endlessly. You wanted a life without fear, a place where your heart felt safe. I hope you found a world like that, somewhere I couldn't chase. And even if you never return, I'll keep a quiet space for your memory, a corner in my heart where your laughter still lives gently. I waited for you in every empty hour, through the seasons that faded and the storms that took my power. I held on to the thought that someday you'd come home, that someday you'd remember I never left you alone. But waiting became a burden, and loving you became a scar. So now I'm learning to let go of who you were, not who you are. Still sometimes at night I look up and ask the sky if you ever think of me when your heart grows quiet. He hasn't said out loud, the kind that stays in small moments, quiet thoughts and memories he holds close. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing and unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading into the night sky. I still remember the first rain that fell. Your laughter echoed a fragile spell. The city lights blurred reflections of you. Every heartbeat whispered what I never knew. I walk the streets alone after midnight, train you shadow what memories we hold close. It feels like a simple, honest story about longing, unspoken love in everyday life, gently fading to the night sky. You're leading to the night sky. I replay the warmth of a fading light. Your favorite song drifts through the air. I close my eyes pretending you're there. The clock keeps ticking, the world keeps turning, but inside me the fire's still burning. I write your name in the rain on my hands, tracing the ledge nobody understands. I speak to the wind, hoping it finds you, hoping it tells you what I never could do. Every drop on my skin is a memory, 1,000 moments only I can see. The city sleeps, but my heart won't rest. Your absence lives quietly inside my chest. And I wonder, do you even know my name? Or am I a ghost in your fleeting flame? When I loved you more than you knew, I held the world in my hands for you. Every tear I hid, every word unsaid, carried the weight of the life we never led. The rain falls softly and I call your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. A love unspoken, a heart I never showed, lingering quietly where no one knew. I imagine your hand reaching for mine, the warmth, the spark, the endless time. Even in dreams I can't let go. Your presence lingers soft and slow. I whisper the words I couldn't say. I cry in the night, hoping they'll stay. The rain keeps falling, but I stand here, holding the pieces of what I held dear. When I loved you more than you knew, I held the world in my hands for you. Every tear I hid, every word I said, carried the weight of the life we never led. The rain falls softly and I call your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. A love unspoken, a heart I never showed, lingering quietly where no one knows. I see you smile in the puddles at night, the fleeting glow of a stolen light. I touch my chest where your warmth remains, a quiet ache that flows through my veins. I wander the streets where we used to meet, each step echoes your absent heartbeat. And though the world moves, though time is unkind, you stay with me, living in my mind. When I loved you more than you knew, I held the world in my hands for you. Every tear I hid, every word unsaid, carried the weight of the life we never led. The rain falls softly and I call your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. A love unspoken, a heart I never showed, lingering quietly beneath the sky. Still remember the first rain that fell. Your laughter echoed a fragile spell. The city lights blurred reflections of you. Every heartbeat whispered what I never knew. I walk the streets alone after midnight, tracing your shadow in the pale street light. Every corner we touched, every word left unsaid, lives quietly now in the echoes of my head. I kept my heart hidden behind a gentle smile, pretending I was strong all the while. But the nights are long when memories bleed, and the silence reminds me of everything I need. I pass your window, the lights in your eyes. I felt the warmth of 1,000 goodbyes. Though time moves on, some moments stay, flickering softly, refusing to fade away. And I wonder, do you ever think of me? Or am I just a shadow in your memory? When I loved you more than you knew, I held the world in my hands for you. Every tear I hid, every word unsaid, carried the weight of the life we never let. The rain falls softly and I call your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. A love unspoken, a heart I never show, lingering quietly where no one knows. The night wraps around me like your embrace. Every street reminds me of your face. I replay our laughter, I replay our fight, I replay the warmth of our fading light. Your favorite song drifts through the air. I close my eyes, pretending you're there. The clock keeps ticking, the world keeps turning, but inside me the fire is still burning. I write your name in the rain on my hands, tracing the letters nobody understands. I speak to the wind, hoping it finds you, hoping it tells you what I never could do. Every drop on my skin is a memory, 1,000 moments only I can see. The city sleeps, but my heart won't rest. Your absence lives quietly inside my chest. And I wonder, do you even know my name? Or am I a ghost in your fleeting flame? When I loved you more than you knew, I held the world in my hands for you. Every tear I hid, every word unsaid, carried the weight of the life we never let. The rain falls softly and I call your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. A love unspoken, a heart I never show, lingering quietly when no one knows. I imagine your hand reaching for mine, the warmth, the spark, the endless time. Even in dreams I can't let go. Your presence lingers soft and slow. I whisper the words I couldn't say. I cry in the night, hoping they'll stay. The rain keeps falling, but I stand here, holding the pieces of what I held dear. When I loved you more than you knew, I held the world in my hands for you. Every tear I hid, every word unsaid, carry the weight of the life we never let. The rain falls soft